some battle, one-on-one. I mean, into his bag of acrobatic tricks.
Rocket kick, wow.
WWE. Now that's how you make a statement. It's got to be hard to rebound from that one. Oh, I think this man means business. You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this. There's no coming back from that. From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
If you ask me, guys, matches like this where there are essentially no rules are one giant free-for-all where absolutely anything can happen.
What a blow to the back of the neck. He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
I like the way you describe this match, Byron. It's one giant free-for-all. And while it's exciting to watch, it's absolute torture on these superstars.
It is, Cole. Unfortunately, matches like this usually result in injury. Sometimes serious injury.
Well, that's one way to surprise an opponent. He's got him now. Ooh, there's the kick. Second rope, the old Panama Sunrise. He goes for the cover. And set him up with a knee to the face.
That's going to hurt.
Are there people out there who think Kalisto literally jumped from the ground over the top rope into the ring without any assistance? They must live in Saxton's fantasy land.
What a driver. He's got the shoulders down. This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody. Focusing on your option, Kalisto is getting ready here.
Oh, my goodness.
For the pin and the win!
Yes.
Real nicely done. I can't believe he's in this.
Oh, man, I don't know who to root for.
And what a reversal from Kalisto. He's making a statement here with this attack. Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
He might have it. The human body can only absorb so much of that.
This is not where Kalisto wants to be right now. It is looking real bad for Kalisto.
Right on the button. Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
It's common knowledge that a smaller superstar like Kalisto should be no match for some of the giants in WWE.
Should being the operative word there, Michael. We've seen Kalisto defeat big men before who should have beat him.
Big move coming. Wait for it.
Byron mentioned how Kalisto...
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
That has got to be it.
And he lands a nasty roundhouse kick.
And he's heading back in.
As we've seen,
I think this is just a sickening thud upon impact.
this is not where Kalisto wants to be right now.
The singles match has come to an end. Wow.
Here is your winner, the Superstar.
Nicely done. He picks up the win.
For the last couple of days, all I have heard, why, Jay? Why'd you do it? Why did you and Finn turn on Buzz? Well, it's simple. There would be no Buzz if it wasn't for me and Finn. He wouldn't have achieved anything without us. When he was on SmackDown, he used me to get to the top. He didn't beat Nakamura in the Dome in Japan. He stole it from me. He didn't beat John Cena in a submission match. He used the calf crusher that he begged me to teach him.
Then when he came to Raw, he was lost without AJ. So he became my burden. I had to bail him out week after week. And I was the reason he found his inner demon. He would have never gotten past Bray Wyatt, let alone beat Braun Strowman for the Universal title if it wasn't for me. But did I get any credit? No.
Then we put everything aside to help him take on Evolution. And what do we get in return? Nothing. Do you see a trend here? It's always about Buzz. He gets the spotlight. He gets the credit. He gets the title shot. Not us. He was never going to give us anything. So we had to take it. Buzz, people love to rattle off all your so-called accomplishments and talk about how you have had the fastest rise in history to the top of WWE. Well, your biggest accomplishment is still to come when you main event WrestleMania and you lose to the phenomenal AJ Styles. And this time, there is no one to bail you out. You're all on your own.
Yeah, the only friend he still has had his brain scrambled by Bray Wyatt and hasn't been seen since. So I don't think he'll be much help.
No, he won't. Now, with that being said, I kind of figured that you people might not understand why we did what we did. So I arranged a very special guest tonight who can attest to everything I just said. Because Buzz selfishly used him to get to the top just like he did to us. So let's bring him out here. Ladies and gentlemen, Buzz's former mentor, Baron Blade.
I don't think AJ Styles could get any lower after what he did to Buzz, but he somehow has by bringing out Baron Blade.
We haven't seen or heard anything from him since he was revealed as the masked attacker in the match against Buzz in NXT.
I wouldn't have just how he looks.
Thanks for coming out here tonight, Baron. Can you tell everyone how Buzz used you to get to the top? Then he left you a broken man. I mean, he cost you everything, didn't he? No one will work with you anymore. You've lost your indie promotion, your house, all because of Buzz.
That's not exactly how everything went down, AJ. I was the one who attacked Buzz after his tryout match and cost him his shot at WWE. None of that other stuff would have happened if I hadn't done that.
Hold on. What are you saying? Don't you want to talk about all the terrible things Buzz did to you? I mean, how he left your life in shambles?
I'm sorry, but I can't stand out here and bury my former protege. Not a day goes by where I don't wish that I could take back my actions, and honestly, I deserve everything that's happened to me because of it.
I didn't buy you a plane ticket so you could come out here and tell everyone how great Buzz is. This wasn't the deal we had.
If I had told you how I really felt, I would have never gotten this opportunity to speak the truth. What you and Finn Balor did to Buzz was far worse than anything I did. At least I had good intentions. So I just want to say I couldn't be prouder of everything Buzz has accomplished. And I can't wait to see him beat you at WrestleMania and take back his Universal title.
I think I've heard just about enough out of you.
AJ and Finn Balor are attacking a defenseless Baron Blade.
No matter how you feel about Baron, this is bad. He's helpless.
AJ's going to break Baron's ankle with the calf crusher.
Somebody's got to do something.
Oh, there's somebody I was not expecting to do something.
Maybe there's hope for these two after all. Well, I never thought we'd see this.
Hey, it takes a big man to forgive something like that.
Nor a foolish man. How long until Baron turns on him again?
You might be wondering why Finn is out here with a gift. Well, it's not for me. It's actually for someone we had some battles with recently. No, it's not for Buzz either. His gift is coming at WrestleMania when I give him the gift of defeat. This present is actually for Triple H. So Triple H, if you wouldn't mind, come on out here so we can give this to you.
What could this possibly be all about?
I know it's not a birthday gift. Triple H's birthday is in July.
Why would you know that?
I'm a historian.
I just want to say we may have had some differences recently. But that was due to being caught up in Buzz's selfishness. We have clear heads now, right, Finn?
Much clearer.
So just to make sure we're cool, we got you this gift.
Go ahead, take it.
They got him a referee shirt?
We even cut off the sleeves so you can show off your guns.
What's this all about?
Well, we were thinking, since you really don't like Buzz, and we're positive you want to do everything in your power to guarantee he doesn't get the Universal title, you could be the special guest referee at WrestleMania. So what do you think?
I think that's a great idea.
All right. Yes.
You gotta be kidding me. The match at WrestleMania is essentially now going to be 3-on-1.
You think Buzz is out here to forfeit the WrestleMania match?
No way.
It must look pretty bad for me right now, huh? Like I've got no chance with Finn Balor on the outside and with Triple H on the inside? Well, that's where you're wrong. Because at WrestleMania, I'm not going to be on my own. I'm going to have someone in my corner to even the odds, to watch my back. And that man is Baron Blade.
Okay, now Buzz at least has a chance.
Yeah, if you can trust Baron, because if he can, it'll end up being 4-on-1 at WrestleMania.
This is it, Buzz. You ready?
Yeah, other than some nerves. I've wrestled on some big shows this past year, but never in front of this many people.
Hey, what did I tell you when you were nervous before your WWE tryout?
All that matters is the ring's the same size.
Exactly. You remembered.
Any other advice for me?
No, I mean, the only thing I have left to say is thanks.
For what?
For everything. For forgiving me, for letting me back into your life.
Look, we don't need to get into all that right now, Baron. All that's in the past.
I know, but if it wasn't for our past, we wouldn't be here tonight. And it's unbelievable that we are. I'll be honest, when you first got to my wrestling school, I didn't think you would amount to very much at all.
Thanks.
But you worked hard and proved me wrong. And after your dad, well, I made it my mission to help you realize your potential. I just got too wrapped up in everything, and your dreams became my dream. This is your night tonight. This is about your boyhood dream, and I will do everything in my power to help make that dream a reality.
That really means a lot. But seriously, let's save any tears for after I win my title back, okay?
Okay, deal. Hey, how about a BCW handshake for old time's sake?
I don't know if I remember how to do it.
I bet you do.
I know what it's like to face long odds at WrestleMania. 4 years ago, I had to beat Triple H just to have a chance to face Randy Orton and Batista later that night for the championship. But I walked away with the title. And I know it sounds cliche, but that just proved that anything is possible. So multiply that feeling you had watching me by 10 million, and that's how you'll feel tonight if you can pull this off. Don't even think about that. Just focus on doing the impossible. I've seen you do it before, and I know you can do it again tonight.
Look, as a GM, I'm supposed to be impartial, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't rooting for you to win tonight. Of course, no one has ever risen to the top of WWE faster than you did. You even managed to top my rookie year, and that's saying a lot. You had a minor setback losing the title to AJ, but it was a cheap attack. Tonight, you're ready. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Tonight at WrestleMania, Buzz steps onto the grandest stage of them all to try to regain his Universal title. But he won't be doing it alone. He'll have his mentor, some would even say his father figure, Baron Blade, at his side.
You left out Turncoat, Cole.
This is Baron's second chance to show his true colors, Corey.
As far as I'm concerned, he only has one true color, yellow.
Up next is the long-awaited championship match. We have one of our breakout talents against AJ Styles.
Title's on the line, and here we go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Universal Championship.
The superstar known as Buzz is here.
Introducing the challenger.
As this huge match gets underway, what kind of nerves do you think Buzz might be working through? This is his first time here, and AJ Styles is a WrestleMania veteran.
Honestly, I think Buzz is so fueled by anger and revenge for what AJ and Finn did, it overrides any potential nerves or anxiety.
Or if I were Buzz, I'd be more nervous that the man in my corner could turn on me at any moment.
A hard shot.
Oh, I think this man means business. This could stop AJ Styles for a while.
It might, but it probably won't.
He's a true champion. I suspect he has plenty of fight left in him.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
That packed a punch.
Blade with the equalizer.
Baron is a former wrestler. He can hold his own if necessary.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. He got lucky.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. Oh, I think this man means business. What grace! Float over into the... Dodges a bullet there.
AJ Styles looks like he's a step behind there, guys.
Yeah, he's really hurting.
Unfamiliar showing from AJ.
Watch this here. He's inflicting some serious pain here. Neck and back. The champ with reason to be concerned. He came into this match looking for a fight, and it looks like he found one.
The amount of punishment he's absorbed in this match is absolutely insane. A lesser man would have given up and walked away by now.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's gonna do it.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
What does Buzz have in store? He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Don't be surprised if we crown a new champ here.
Oh, man, AJ Styles is in...
And Buzz has just reached the top of the mountain.
What a special moment.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
He did it! He did it! Against all odds, he's risen from the ashes to regain his Universal title. Enjoy this moment, Buzz, because your dreams are now a reality.
A sign of respect from Triple H? We have truly seen it all.
I think I'm going to be sick. I know I've been critical of him in the past, but he earned every bit of this tonight through hard work.
The wait is over. This one's for all the marbles, and it's coming up next.
We have one of our breakout talents against AJ Styles. The stakes are high and the superstars are ready.
Here we go. The tables, ladders, and chairs are ready. And so are we.
If this is anything like TLC matches of the past, you can expect an unbelievable amount of carnage left in the wake.
With AJ Styles in the ring, you know this match is going to be absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, the only thing I could possibly dislike about the match is that you're calling it with me.
Back in the ring again.
The damage has been done. With such authority. A big fight feel inside this arena here tonight for this huge championship match. And so far, I'd say these competitors have brought their A games. Pile driver!
Spiked him.
AJ Styles looking a little out of his element.
You don't see that very often. You can bet he's not going to let this golden opportunity slip so easily.
You better buckle up, guys. There's a very real chance he'll be feeling the effects of this match for a long time to come.
You're absolutely right, Michael. This arena is electric right now. And I think part of it is they're just... to be part of history. I think we're all anticipating a title change here tonight.
Cool your jets, Saxton. Let's not go crowning a new champion just yet. There's still plenty of match to go.
He's in a bad way now. Look at this, guys. Things are looking good now. The only thing left to do is climb the ladder and leave here the winner. Looks like he's pinpointing the back. Stone Cold Stunner! This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Your odds of winning absolutely increase when you're the only one in the ring. But just because you're so low doesn't mean you're going to win. Think about it. Climbing the ladder isn't necessarily the easiest thing to do, especially after you've been beat on since the opening bell.
Opening bell or not, Saxton, you couldn't climb a step stool to change a light bulb without getting dizzy. Let's be honest.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it!
He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
Can he finish the job?
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer than you have to be.
Yeah, but sometimes you just...
What does Buzz have in store?
There it is, the pop-up power bomb. That has got to be it. Oh, man, AJ Styles is in trouble. This is it, guys. There may be no bigger opening than right now. The only thing left to do is climb the ladder and win this thing.
Oh, great offense by AJ Styles.
That's not great, Cole. That's phenomenal.
one move after the other. It's devastating.
Byron, you mentioned earlier that the only thing left to do when you're the only superstar in the ring is to quote-unquote climb the ladder and win. But I can't help but wonder if the pressure becomes even greater when you have such a huge opening.
You mean the yips, Cole? I don't know if I go that far. I mean, it's not like these superstars are second basemen in New York. All right, don't blow this. It's not very often you stand alone in the ring with the ladder. Now just climb that bad boy and walk out of here with the win.
AJ Styles is setting it up.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Takes him down in a major way too.
What is caught in the face with a knee there?
AJ's in big trouble now.
Corey, you make it sound so easy, but if we're being real, it doesn't matter how many people are in the ring. Climbing that ladder is no easy task.
Well, just when you think you're at the top and you're within inches of winning, you can bet one of your opponents will make you think otherwise. What do you think? They're not going to just sit there and let you win. I don't think so.
Into the neck breaker. Too quick for him there.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's going to be over.
This kind of offense he's known for. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
AJ Styles with a nice reversal. I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week, if that's even possible. This is definitely where you want to be at this point in a ladder match. But beware, just because you're the only one in the ring doesn't mean you're guaranteed a victory. Just ask The Miz. Buzz wins and keeps the title around his waist.
Now let's take a look back at some of the great action.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history.
Here's your winner, and still WWE Universal.
Up next is the long-awaited championship match.
We have one of the best talents on the roster to date against Seth Rollins. All right, let's get this Hell in a Cell match underway. Oh, that's some serious damage to the back of the neck. Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing.
That landed perfectly.
I might have just shattered their face.
Well, hard shot.
Dangerous spot for him to be in. He's got to figure out a way to get back in it, guys.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as he's going for the pin.
Guys, a lot of people are predicting a new champion here tonight. Even a poll on WWE.com earlier today predicted we'd have a new champ. But at the risk of being a downer, I'll believe it when I see it.
Leaving himself open here. Yeah, guys, I can't think of a worse place for him to be right now.
Corey, I have to disagree with your earlier comment. I'm with the masses on this one. I think tonight is the night we crown a new champion.
Well, either way, guys, this has been one heck of a match up to this.
The champion into the cover.
I can tell you guys that this arena sold out in record time, and a lot of that has to do with this match in the ring right now. This is easily one of the most anticipated title matches in recent memory. And he goes up and over.
Seth Rollins beginning to teeter.
He can't be happy with how this is going right now.
He's definitely hurting right now, Cole, but he knew exactly what he was getting into when he agreed to a match of this magnitude.
But if you're counting him out now, you haven't been paying attention. He has more resolve than just about anybody on the roster. Like you were saying, Michael, when news broke that this title match would take place here, I had dozens of people I know in and around the area calling and texting, just hoping I could get them tickets. That's how big this match is.
Isn't that cute? Your friends actually think you have enough pull around here to get them tickets. Poor people.
Let's see that again.
Definitely worth a second look. Call me crazy, but this might be one of those rare instances where the champion actually enters the match.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it!
He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
There it is.
You're not crazy, Byron. The champ certainly has an uphill battle here, and while it's rare, we have seen the challenger head into the match as the heavy favorite. Bruno Sammartino challenging Stan Stasiak in 1973 immediately comes to mind, as does Diesel squaring off against Bob Backlund in 1994.
Wait, did you really just say that Saxton is not crazy, Cole? Man, just when I started...
Seth Rollins getting ready. Seth Rollins finds a way out.
Seth Rollins coming in.
Well, hard shot.
Oh, man! Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
What is he hits it? Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
Rollins fit.
There's a pin now.
You got to think about
what does Buzz have in store. We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it. Well, hard shot.
Inside the ring now.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you, bad things happen when you do that. If you don't believe me, just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 1995.
I remember that like it was yesterday, Cole. Instead of putting Horowitz away, Skip thought it would be a good idea to do some mid-ring push-ups. And as you were saying, the decision ultimately came back to haunt him.
A concerned look on the face of the champ. We all know, though, this guy has plenty of fight left in him.
We've seen champions head into matches maybe a little too confident, only to be picked off in the end. And guys, I can't help but wonder if we're going to see that again here tonight.
The champ comes into this.
That's a big-time powerbomb for him right there.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Speaking of champions heading into matches a bit overconfident, one of the most glaring examples of that would have to be the honky-tonk man's attitude heading into his Intercontinental Championship defense at SummerSlam 1988. We all know what happened to him on that night.
You are so right, Michael. That was great. Of course, though, it wasn't so great for the honky-tonk man, who ended up losing his championship to the Ultimate Warrior in fewer than 30 seconds.
Now leaving the ring for the comfort of that chain link hell. Guys, these superstars really do appear to be in peak physical condition here tonight, which isn't surprising considering what's on the line here in this championship match. When this guy's on, look out.
I gotta agree with you, Michael. These superstars are in tremendous shape, and from what I understand, the champ has been hitting the gym twice daily in preparation for tonight.
I heard the same thing, Saxton. Once in the morning, then again at night after the show, which makes me wonder when the champ actually sleeps, if at all. If you ask me, fellas, this championship match is among the most highly anticipated that we've seen in quite some time.
He's focusing on the face now.
What does Buzz have in store? He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
One more time. Why not? Like you, Corey, I've had this championship match on my radar for quite some time, and so far, I think it's safe to say that it hasn't disappointed.
No, it definitely hasn't, Michael, which is saying something, considering fans' expectations heading into tonight. I can tell you that they saw this as a potential match of the year candidate, and so far, I think it's delivered.
Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice. Championship on the line.
The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying, but it's not a guarantee. Sometimes it takes 2 or even 3 to get the job done, and even then, it's not a sure bet, a la Randy Savage versus the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 7.
It's my favorite match of all time. Randy Savage landed an amazing 5 top rope elbow drops, but was still unable to put Warrior away. And you know what? He probably could have hit him with 5 more. There was just no stopping the Warrior on that night.
A lot of people are saying the champion has never looked better, but that doesn't mean we can't see an upset here tonight.
And a powerful forearm. He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while.
and quickly.
Somebody wound him up, and he's off and running.
As Byron was talking earlier about the champ being a heavy favorite here tonight, I couldn't help but think back to the night Santino Marella defeated Umaga for the Intercontinental Championship in 2007. I don't think there was a person alive who thought Santino had even a sliver of hope.
Yeah, including Santino himself. But hey, as the old saying goes, anything can happen in the WWE.
Obviously a great opportunity here for the challenger who can't afford to make any mistakes here tonight. Not when you're in the ring with a champion as dominant as this one.
These superstars look determined to destroy each other here tonight, which is what you would expect, I guess, when the gold is on the line.
To follow up Byron's earlier point, the challenger has to remember just how rare championship opportunities truly are here in WWE. A loss here could result in a trip to the back of the line.
Don't worry, Cole. This isn't the challenger's first rodeo. Everybody knows exactly what's at stake here. Believe it or not, fellas, some people are speculating whether the champ should have to defend the gold against what some are calling inferior competition here tonight. If the champ loses the title here tonight, it won't be from lack of conditioning. Talk about being in phenomenal shape.
Corey, I think you're just trying to drum up controversy. I haven't heard any whispers about the champion having to defend against inferior competition.
Yeah, inferior competition? That's nuts. I'm willing to bet the champ started that rumor in an attempt to get into his opposition's head. Either that or Corey's just making stuff up, as you alluded to, Michael.
Going after the midsection.
Guys, in a title match like this one, on a stage as big as the one we're on now, you have to wonder how much nerves will become a factor.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
Oh, I think this man needs business. Seth Rollins finds a way out.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He delivers a hard clothesline. He's displaying classic offense here. He goes down hard. What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
Oh, he's gonna do it. Big ending. But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
What does Buzz have in store? There it is, the pop-up powerbomb.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Oh, and he releases the hold.
Wow. Part of me thought that was it, Cole.
Slam down with authority. This is a level of destruction no one was expecting. Wow, let's see that again.
Man, he is simply a walking highlight reel.
Back between the ropes. Clearly on a mission here. There's the cover. Can he do it?
Buzz wins and keeps the title around his waist.
Now let's look back at that amazing action.
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Here's your winner, and still WWE Universal Champion, the Superstar.
What a great match, and a huge victory to boot. Great effort from both these guys, Michael. I'm willing to bet this isn't the last time we see them square.
In just moments, ladies and gentlemen, we will have competitors locked inside steel. Don't go away.
We have a real fan favorite taking on some tough competition.
Who will reign supreme?
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
For generations, the steel cage match has been considered one of the most ruthless matches of all time.
A piercing strike.
I don't want to know what that feels like.
That's how you make an impact.
What an amazing move.
He's starting to feel it here. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
Hey, you and I both know he's double tough. He's not going to let something like this stop him from winning the steel cage match.
I know it's early, but if things stayed the way they are, winning this match might just be a pipe dream for him.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
German suplex. And just tossing him around now.
Super kick. He's struggling a bit here. This is not where he wants to be right now, guys.
Oh, man, his chances are dwindling quickly. He's just taken on so much punishment.
Guys, I wasn't anticipating this type of performance from him tonight. He's starting to look a little lost in there right now.
So damaging.
He just tosses him without an ounce of remorse.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Float over, and it was DDT. He got him with the kick. Into the buckle. I can't tell you how many victims have suffered the same fate.
We talk about how important stipulations are in a steel cage match. If superstars sign a contract where the only way to win is escape the cage and have both your feet touch the floor, the competitors must have a plan. Especially since you have to be comfortable trying to escape through the cage door as you do climbing over the top of the cage and vice versa.
Corey, you touched on something moments ago that's so important for the combatants in a steel cage match to remember. A superstar must be able to think offensively to figure out how they're going to escape the cage. They must think defensively at the same time so they can prevent their opponent from getting out of the cage first and winning the match.
Well, a superstar must become comfortable with escaping the cage by both exiting the cage door and by climbing over the top of the cage. They must also be aware of their attributes and what's best for them. Let's just say if you're a giant like The Big Show, The Undertaker, Kane, or even Braun Strowman, it's preferred to exit.
And a knee to the nose.
This one's over, guys! The WWE Universe has seen the evolution of the steel cage in the enclosure known today as Hell in a Cell. The first time an enclosed cage was seen was in October of 1983 in the last Battle of Atlanta. The enclosed cage was seen a few years later in the War Games match from the NWA. There were even cages stacked on top of each other like WCW's Tower of Doom.
Byron, we talk about the progression of steel cage matches and the type of structures that have been spawned from them. I need to point out that some cages have been electrified. One was made from bamboo in the form of a Punjabi prison match. And, of course, the Elimination Chamber with glass pods and steel doors.
And today we have the Asylum match, where weapons are on top of the cage. Just goes to show you that times may change, but the objective to destroy an opponent remains the same. There's still no better way to settle a score than to do battle with your adversary inside a steel cage.
Looking for what does Buzz have in store? There it is, the pop-up power bomb.
Here's his moment, Michael. Oh, man, Dunn is in trouble now.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer than you have to be.
Yeah, but sometimes you just enjoy beating somebody up, especially if you're in the ring with somebody like Saxton.
I just can't get over the physicality of this match. This has been brutal. I'd say every superstar remembers their first match on Raw, but for Pete Dunne, Byron, his first match has a little extra special meaning as it took place in his home country of England.
Well, not only that, Michael, but Pete Dunne also walked away from that match with a decisive victory over the WWE Cruiserweight Champion at the time. Pretty impressive, if you ask me.
We already established that Pete Dunne was successful in his first Raw match, but to me, the biggest takeaway from that was that the 23-year-old didn't exhibit an ounce of nervousness in front of a sellout crowd of nearly 15,000 in his home country on a big show like Monday Night Raw.
That's because Dunne oozes confidence. He was dominant that night because he knows it's just a matter of time before he'll be back on Raw. And in the main event, most likely.
The rivalry between Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude began during the Super Pose Down at the 1989 Royal Rumble. Then it progressed to where both superstars battled over the Intercontinental Championship. At SummerSlam 90, the rivals met inside a 15-foot-high steel cage for the WWE.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's gonna do it!
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Corey, the WWE Championship match between the Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude was the second half of the double main event at 1990 SummerSlam. The rivalry between the Warrior and the Ravishing One was so heated
but no one knew what to expect once the two men were able to battle inside a steel cage, which at the time was the most grueling match in all of WWE.
The Ultimate Warrior dominated early on with his incredible strength. Rick Rude turned the tables and used the steel surroundings to his advantage. At one point,
What a solid contact from Buzz. Oh, so physical.
wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. Boy, that one hit the target. You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
This steel cage match is in the books. When you introduce the enclosure, everything is possible. What a match this was.
Wow. I haven't seen a match like that in a long time. I might go home and watch a replay. It was that good.
A big singles victory here tonight.
Hey, they both gave it their all, but in the end, we were left with the best man standing.
I couldn't agree more. What an